Dennis, we're all weighed in. Fight nights are just upon us. How much are you looking forward to the show in Wolverhampton?
Great. It's you know what? It's got a feel of the Magna where I got my first world champion in Clinton Woods, and it's got that feel to it. I'm a scrap metal merchant by trade, so obviously it is a good feeling. I've been in a lot of factories and warehouses like this, so it takes it back to the roots of the working class people, which is what boxing's born from. So an apt arena for us to be putting some quality fighting on, and it's a pleasure to be working with Errol and his team, because Errol's one of those kids in boxing who's an unsung hero in the game, who keeps providing and producing quality kids, and we're working together obviously on one or two quality fighters in Kirsty and Katie, who are going to go on to the world scene. Katie went over to Africa and obviously won a WBF title, a version of a world title, but there's other titles for her to go after. Kirsty's on the brink of going after a WBA world title, so, and she's already a European title. So Errol's done a fantastic job with these kids, as well as Gavin, who trains at Katie, and like I say, it's a pleasure to work with proper people who are the lifeblood of the sport.
It's brilliant that the fights are on Fightzone, all the cardies, but it's also superb that we're live on terrestrial television via BBC iPlayer and BBC Sport app. You've worked some wonders to get that one, Dennis.
Yeah, I've keep pulling this magic wand out of my pocket, but you know, I've been in the game 30 years, so I probably earned my stripes, and not just me, it's our team. I need a team around me, and one of my dad's favourite sayings was "No man's an island," and I managed to manoeuvre kids, and without having a long-term big marquee TV platform to work off, and that's the reason why we developed Fightzone. But it's led us on to this partnership with BBC iPlayer, which hopefully will develop into a regular thing where we're going to produce champion after champion, and bring boxing back to the front rooms of anybody. And that's what we want to do. We've changed the model of Fightzone a little bit, which will be revealed in the forthcoming weeks. But we've regrouped, and we've brought one or two people onto our team. One or two people have fell by the wayside. But I'm probably in a happier place, apart from when we started, which were all Europea, because we were like getting out of, we were producing in a lockdown period, and we're just talking about the car park shows, where we got creative. We put 8 shows on in 7 weeks in a car park because of the COVID situation. So that's where Fightzone was born, and we probably lost a little bit of focus over the last 6 months or whatever, or maybe a bit more, but over the last few months we've regrouped and we're in a lot better place. And like you say, we've been working on this BBC partnership for quite a while, and I think this is going to take us to the next level.
And as well as the likes of Kirsty and Casey that we spoke about, Hannah Rankin's on the bid as well. You must be really looking forward to seeing her back out.
Hannah Rankin's like the queen of our setup. She's a pleasure to work with. She's entering into the promotional world as well, so she's a role model for everybody. Even my 2 girls will be walking her out tomorrow. My littlest one, all of a sudden she went to careers either yesterday or today dressed as a boxer. What's that all about? All the other kids want to be in the financial world, doctors, solicitors. She says, I'm going to be Hannah Rankin. So she just has that, I don't know, charisma. She can fight, she can talk. You can put her in any company. She's a qualified musician, but it just so happens she can fight. And the best has not been seen her, Hannah Rankin. She's a 2-time world champion. So I've been round the block a few times. Hannah can fight, and I've seen her in the gym. She, especially in the last fight against Terry Harper, she didn't produce what I know she can do. So this next 12 months, you'll see a quality fighter who won't just win a world title. She'll hold on to it for as long as she wants to keep in this on that side of the ropes. This side of the ropes, she's going to do a fantastic job with us, teaming up with us, co-promoting with us, and being a promoter with Fight Academy and Fightzone. So that's another string to her bow.
And just finally, you've been around the block a long time. We all know that the English titles, the Middle East titles, those are the one that can sometimes catch fire. And I think in Ricky Summers versus Joel McIntyre, both in the twilight years of their career, this could be a real banger.
You know what? I'm looking forward to that. Even though I don't manage the 2 kids, but we hopefully the winner goes on and wants to fight on our platform. I'm really looking forward to that fight. It's a proper fight. It's what boxing at this level is all about. It's, you know, they've got something. I've been in the game, like you said, 30 odd years. I haven't got what they're going to fight for. Even though I've had the Vegas shows and them two kids in there for the rest of their life, one of them will have something that I'll be envious of. But they've got to earn it. And they will, because when you see the area titles and the English titles, sometimes they're better than some of these world titles or these intercontinental titles. So I don't think that can fail to be a quality fight.
Dennis, thanks for your time. Really looking forward to the show. Live on Fightzone throughout and then on the BBC iPlayer.
Thanks for your support, pal.